I love being out. I did not know what to do during COVID. My neighbor coughed, so I shot him.
And I'm letting my hair go gray. That's something. You know what happens when you let your hair go gray? You can go behind the counter at Denny's and no one says a word. Everyone just goes, I think that's the owner's wife. Leave her alone.
I was married to a hypnotist once, I think. I don't want to get married. I'm not against marriage. I just think the problem with it is some men live for years. You know what I mean? If they were like goldfish, I'd be in.
And I don't understand internet dating. For some reason, men email me inappropriate photos. I know. Have you had this happen, ladies? And they're very casual. Hi, I'm Phil, an architect from Cincinnati. Thanks for taking the sexy out of tube socks for me, Phil. I'll never get that back. And then other men email me and they say, hey, can you send me inappropriate photos? And I say, sure, meet Phil. He's an architect. He likes square dancing. I don't know. I shouldn't even be allowed on the internet. I don't know how to use it. The other day I was watching something, and this thing came up on the screen. I was watching Netflix, and this thing came up on the screen that said your credit card is about to expire. So now I have to figure out how I'm going to tell my neighbor her credit card is about to expire. I don't know how to do that. I can't spell, and autocorrect is not helping me at all. Have you ever typed an email and then looked at the screen and the spelling was so bad you thought you might have had a stroke? I joined Al Qaeda. No, I made chili. That's not even close. I can't spell. I got a printer. Now your printer comes with its own email address. You can email your printer from anywhere and it prints. Yes, I don't need that. So I gave it to my parents and didn't tell them. So now I email it randomly to print things like, you should send Karen her inheritance now. Sincerely, God. And then my father called me. He said, I got a message from God. He said Karen doesn't deserve crap. And teach her how to spell inheritance. And who's Phil, the architect?
I'm a savant. I'm a tree savant. I can name any tree. The tree in front of my house is Steve. I have to watch. I don't have my. I have to watch my time tonight. I left my parents in a corn maze. I know that's my parents. They're getting older. They think they're funny. They have matching "Do Not Resuscitate" T-shirts. Yeah, with little arrows pointing at each other.
Do a little ghost hunting. I'm going to go ghost hunting, you know? Yeah. Don't be afraid of ghosts. Ghosts are just energy. They used to be able to turn TVs on and off all the time. But now they just stand around the 3 remotes going, I don't know which one it is. I remember when I was a little girl, my dad, he would give me advice. He would say, Karen, happiness isn't getting what you want. Go away. See, and I learned from that. I stay happy. You got to do your own thing. You got to think outside the box. For example, I celebrate Halloween in August because when you show up at someone's house at night wearing a mask in August, you get better stuff. Don't worry about money. You can't. I know you all look up here and you see the bright lights and the fancy clothes. And you say, who is she tell us not to worry about money when she looks like she's rich? And you guys would be surprised I'm not. In fact, I'm $90,000 in debt and I don't have a care in the world. Because that's what you do. You get so far in debt, then it's Visa's problem, not yours. You know, shame on them for giving me that credit in the first place.